Good morning, Hojo staff, students, and families. Ya'ate Abina. We're ready to start our day, so everybody please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Our voices are off and our bodies are still, standing respectfully. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, February 25th. And we're going to start our day, as usual, with some music. Do you remember the selection for this week? Just a moment. Do you remember the title? Romanza. And who's the composer? We don't know. Anonymous, right? That's the word that used to describe when somebody creates something and we don't know who created it. It was created by anonymous, unknown. Did you get a chance to watch the video of this gentleman playing the classical guitar in this video clip that I've been having you listen to? Sometimes if you watch an artist, a true artist, an artist can be an artist in music just as well as in other mediums like sculpture and in painting. So he's an artist who's playing his guitar, he's playing romanza. And if you look at his face, he's completely engaged with what he's playing. And you have to wonder what he's thinking. And have you ever thought about when you create something or when you, because he's recreating, and that's music that somebody else has already composed, but he's recreating it in his own way with his own skill, and it affects him. It affects him, and then it affects us to listen to him. Isn't it amazing what music can do to our spirit? So if you get a chance, watch him performing Romanza, the clip that Mrs. Neff has left for us. And our artist of the week in painting is Anthony van Dyke from the Dutch Golden Age, right? And we talked about how he's a famous portrait painter and paints very lifelike and almost in 3D, the way he uses his paint to highlight. And so when you look at the painting that he has created, which he painted in, I think, Cornelius van der Geest, remember the first one? This one right here? Cornelius, Mr. van der Geest, when he was painted in 1620. We know what Cornelius van der Geest looked like because Anthony van Dyke painted him, and we know he was very realistic. And interesting with the clothing, right? Lots we can learn. And do you remember he painted the wife of his mentor, who was Peter Paul Rubens. He painted his wife. Do you remember her name? Isabella Brandt. There she is. Remember, with her flower, with purity in the background, the statue of Minerva, the goddess of wisdom. And we have been fortunate to see paintings of the artists themselves. We've seen that in the past. And today we're going to see Anthony van Dyke's portrait of himself. Self-portrait painted in 1633. And in this painting we can see what the painter looked like, the artist looked like, and he's wearing a gold chain that was a gift to him from the King of England. And we're going to see his portrait of the King of England tomorrow. And there's also a sunflower in the painting. And so he uses art images to symbolize things. And in this case, the sunflower, in symbolism of King Charles, that he has a lot of respect and dedication to King Charles and he shows that their feeling is mutual because he has this chain that the King of England has given him. And so, are you ready to see what Anthony Van Dyke looked like? And it's interesting that he painted this picture of himself, and he looks like he surprised himself, although he obviously knew he was painting his own picture. But it's interesting how we can put character into a painting. Here is Anthony Van Dyke, self-portrait, 1633. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting, the clothing, the hairstyles, in addition to the skill in the painting. Very amazing to look at. Okay, on to poetry. Our poem this week, Lois Lenski, Sing a Song of People. Sing a song of people, walking fast and slow. People in the city, up and down they go. People on the sidewalk, people on the bus, people passing, in back and front of us. People on the subway, underneath the ground, people riding taxis, round and round and round. People with their hats on, going in the doors. People with umbrellas when it rains and pours. People in tall buildings and in stores below, riding elevators, up and down they go. People walking singly, people in a crowd, people saying nothing, people talking loud. People laughing, smiling, grumpy people too, people who just hurry and never look at you. Sing a song of people who like to come and go. Sing of city people you see but never know. She mentioned city people. I wonder what this poem would be like if it was country or small town people. I wonder what it would be if it was a different, because it's clearly about the city, taxis and subways. But are people different in cities than they are in other places? Not so much. And so this poem starts with Sing a Song of People. Now when you are in the upper grades, you're going to read Virgil's Aeneid and the story of Achilles, and that epic poem starts with I sing of arms and the man. And so that poem starts with I sing because it's to talk about how great something was, or how important something was, how glorious, or how important it was for us to know about something about that character. So I sing of arms and the man in Virgil's Aeneid. And Lois Lenski starts with this, Sing a Song of People. And I think Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass is something that we read in our middle school. And Walt Whitman, part of that Leaves of Grass is Song of Myself. And he starts his poem, I celebrate myself, I sing myself. Right? So when we start poems with singing about something, it's because it's important. Walt Whitman says, I sing and I celebrate myself, I sing myself. So today, I want you to sing yourself. You are important. The amendments. We've been working on the amendments. Let's do the Sixth Amendment together. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process, for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. All right, friends, we're going to keep practicing. I think we're going to do 6 and add 7 and try to do them together starting next week. Birthdays. No birthdays yesterday, but today Caleb is having a birthday. Happy birthday, Caleb. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you this afternoon, I hope. For announcements, sports have started. You must have completes on your report card in order to play. You can practice, but in order to be in a meet or event or a game, you have to have completes on your report card. So there is no way to necessarily say at this point, we'll find a way for you to get a complete in just a few weeks of time. It's an important lesson that we have to learn, is that our work is really important and there are consequences for that. The long-term consequence is that we want our students to be able to do all the things in life that you'd want to do. In order to do that, you have to work hard, and now's the time. It can't wait until that you're ready to play a sport that you want to all of a sudden get your work completed. The motivation shouldn't be sports, but to make yourself a better student. We talk about integrity, responsibility, diligence, those virtues, that's where they come into play. And for our 5th, 6th, and 7th grade students, I think it's time that we start to crack down a little bit on some things. I know there's a pandemic, and I know that it's really hard to do work at home. It's hard for lots of different reasons, but we need to raise the bar a little bit. When you respond to a teacher's request, and if a teacher has a question and he or she asks for a response, you need to do that in a complete sentence, and it needs to address all of the aspects of the question. Our teacher's going to have to consider that a 0, and you can try again, but we can't just throw down answers and try to get our work done as quickly as possible and have it mean nothing. We really have to work hard because we want to be able to do all those things in life that we would like to do. To go to college maybe, to have your own business maybe, to have a family, to be part of your community. It's your responsibility to educate yourself. We're here to help with that, but really the job is yours to learn. So in writing from now on, it's going to be tied to your English class. They are going to be working together. You'll be getting assignments from your English teacher, and your writing teacher will help you. This is in the middle school. So whoever your English teacher is, Miss Gowdy will help you with your writing. But we cannot copy from the internet. That's plagiarism. That's stealing. We do not do that. You need to cite works, or you need to use information from your text. You need to write in complete sentences. You're going to have to do multiple drafts. So we're going to have to be serious about what we're doing here. It is not the fastest way to get things done. So we are going to be working harder on that. And you'll be seeing that from your English teacher and from your history teacher in middle school. Friends, we need to work harder. Okay, that's all we have for today. So let's do our student pledge. I will do the good, I will learn the true, and I will love the beautiful. And I hope you have a great day today.